Gasol cleans it up. Throws ahead, but it's stolen by Adams as it was tipped by Paul George. So the Thunder gets it back. Anthony. Nice move over Aldridge. Scores. 3-point lead for the Thunder. Every playoff game will be right here. As far as the Thunder go. Gasol under the cold. Try to throw up a prayer, but misses. Carmelo Anthony gets the rebound. Thunder want to set something up. Cross pass to Robinson. No, but there's Adams with a mismatch. And can't take advantage of it. Adams has had a terrible series. He's had to deal with Aldridge and Gasol inside. And there's Green. He left him open for three. No. Spurs off to a slow start this time. It's the mismatch again for Adams. Goes right around, but blocked by Leonard from the weak side. Leonard right around Melo and scores. First, no, 4 for Kawhi. He hit 2 from the free throw line, his first field goal. 7-6 Thunder. George way outside for 3, hits it. Another 3 for George. He has 8 early, and if he hits his shot, somebody else will have to step up and help him out with the scoring. Leonard is open for 3 to answer. Kawhi Leonard has 7. So him and George right now in a duel. 10-9 OKC. Here's Anthony. Has Gasol on him. Gasol backs around, but he goes right around Gasol, but it's blocked. Westbrook gets the rebound. Here's George for 3 again. Hits another one. Paul George. Another assist for Westbrook, 3 already. And the Thunder with an early 4-point lead, and that's a reach-in on Westbrook. As we're halfway through the first quarter. Look at the rest of the playoff rankings. Of course, none of the games are being simulated. You see the matchups. Winner of this series will go against the winner of the LA Clippers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tony Parker from way outside as he got free on the inbounds. And the Spurs matching them blow by blow. Here's Westbrook. Scores this time. Struggled a bit in game 2. It's his first field goal here. Nice move by Parker, but he has to go right at Adams, and Adams able to prevent the score there. George. It's Melo. And almost got the basket to go, but Gasol gets the foul. Anthony will shoot 2. Melo been a little inconsistent so far in the first 2 games. Makes the first free throw. And we get some subs for the first time, like Rudy Gay checking in. Thunder bringing in some guys, Felton and Terrence Ferguson stepping on the court. Melo misses the second, but there's George to clean it up. And George is having a monster game, 13 points already, and the Thunder by 6. And Felton did come in for Westbrook. There's Aldridge's side. Nice help by Adams this time to strip him down low. Here's George. Dunk time! Paul George running the floor, 15 in this first quarter. And the Thunder with an early 8-point lead. Patty Mills has checked in for San Antonio. He's had a good series off the bench so far in the first 2 games. Thunder seem much more focused to start this game. Here's Aldridge. No good. Anthony with another rebound. Ferguson. Pass it around. Ferguson goes to the basket. And no good. In and out. Thought he was fouled as he goes to the floor. Here come the Spurs. Here's the Gasol. Use the glass. No. Melo with another rebound. And that's when we back court. Turnover for OKC. Spurs bringing in more players. Ginobili and Bantrans comes in. Patrick Patterson comes in for the first time for OKC. The only starters out there for both teams, Gasol for San Antonio. OKC still have Adams and Paul George in. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Thunder off to a good start this time. Here's Mills. Throws it out. Gay. Open. No. Mills gets the offensive board. Goes back up. No good. Great defense by the Thunder here to start the game. It's George against Mills. Going all the way to the basket. And scoring. 17 for George. A 9-0 run for OKC. And that forces the Spurs to take a timeout. As the Thunder look like with their backs against the wall, scrapping, leading by 10 with 2:39 left in the first quarter. Thank you so much for watching. Solid Sports and Gaming Channel. Been some delays with the Wi-Fi connection. Right now, as I'm covering this game, it is on. I got videos going back to back, including game 1. I will have game 1 and 2 of this series before this will reach the channel. With the Thunder lost both games at home to the Spurs. And George with a steal. And they double George. Ferguson open for 3. Good. Terrence Ferguson with his first bucket off the bench. And the Thunder in control to begin game 3. Still 2 minutes left here in the quarter. And a legal screen by Bencher, so that's a offensive foul and a turnover. So Melo's back in as George gets a rest. Dozier's in along with Corey Brewer. Patterson. And that's a steal by Gay. In the corner is Aldridge in the post. Nice move. No good. Ferguson brings it down. Melo, mismatch. Easy shot. 5 points for Melo. 15-point game. To the basket, good. That ends a 14-0 run as Murray hits the runner. Still a minute left in the quarter. Ferguson. Lashley against Gay. Powers his way and scores. Melo with 2 good post moves. The lead is back to 15. Aldridge goes right around Patterson and scores. Nice move by Aldridge. He's having a monster series. 13-point game. Dozier all the way. No good. There's Gay. We wind down the first quarter. That's tip. And we'll stay here with the Spurs as Ferguson tapped it out of bounds. Aldridge will take a seat. Gasol will return for the last few seconds of the quarter. Gay. Foul. And we'll shoot 2 in. So Gasol coming out after him. So here's Rudy Gay. came over from the Kings from last season. Gay has moved around a lot since having a great career in Memphis, as he missed that first free throw. Misses them both. See if the Thunder hold for the final shot, they will. There's Melo. Another nice post move, and he goes right at Gay and scores again. 9 for Melo, 31 and a quarter for the Thunder, which is a series high. Gay for 3. No good, and that's how the first quarter will end. Spurs lead it 2-0, but the Thunder fighting for their lives. Don't want to go down 0-3 after 1. They almost double up the Spurs. They're up by 15. 31-16 is your score. You're watching the Solid Sports and Gaming channel right here on YouTube via the PlayStation Network. NBA Live 18 franchise mode of the OKC Thunder. As we begin the second quarter, thank you so much for joining me. Troy West here. Game 3 of the best of 7. Spurs lead the series 2 games to none by winning both games in OKC, which was a surprise. Now the Thunder have to try to fight back as Gay runs the floor and cuts the lead to 13. Go back to Melo. Misses at that time. Gasol able to help out, gets the rebound. And that ball is stolen by Brewer. Melo running the floor. Goes to the basket, but blocked by Gasol. Here's Gay. All the way, scores. Lead us back to 11. Melo again. This time he scores and 1. Foul is over Rudy Gay. And they keep going to this matchup knowing that Melo is the much physical player down in the paint. And Gasol could come over to help in time. And Melo gets the 3-point play opportunity. $11 for Melo. See if he can complete the 3-point play. Yes, he does. 12 now. Westbrook has returned for OKC, so has Adams. And the lead is 14. Mills gets free. No good. George has returned, gets the rebound. Here's Westbrook running the floor. No good. Aldridge is back. He gets the rebound. Ginobili. Here's Aldridge against Brewer. Nice fadeaway and he scores. Aldridge with 6. Lead is 12 for OKC. Brewer for 3. Good. Nice pass for Westbrook. Brewer on the board with his first field goal. Lead is back to 15, which matches the highest so far in the game. That's blocked by George. Here's Aldridge. And that's a steal. Try to throw it across court to no avail. George, who already has 17 points, goes right at him and scores. 19 for George, 8 of 9 from the field. And that lead has swelled up to 17. Biggest of the game for OKC. And they're trying to make a statement here in game 3. And that's nearly stolen by George. Couldn't stay in bounds. They will stay here with the Spurs. And Spurs bringing their starters back in. Leonard, Tony Parker, and Danny Green are returned. 3 by Leonard off the inbounds pass, and that's been a problem for OKC all season long. And the lead is back to 14. Westbrook, dunk time! Russell Westbrook goes right at the basket. Parker all the way, blocked by Patterson, but he keeps the ball. And no good. Westbrook with the rebound. And that's a steal by Green. Dangerous pass is picked off. And it's stolen right back by Westbrook. And that's stolen right back by Leonard. So both teams being sloppy. Here's Green. He scores. Thunder slows it down a bit. George. Air ball. Steal by Westbrook. Dunk time. Aldridge was there, but he couldn't get there fast enough. And is he out of bounds? Yes. Green didn't know where he was on the court and steps out of bounds. Roberson after he returns. Gasol is back for the Spurs, so both teams back to their starters. So we're just over halfway through the second. Westbrook. George for 3. No doubt. 22 points for Paul George. And the lead is 19. Nice moves by Parker. Parker with just 5. 46-29. A double George. Westbrook for 3. No doubt. 20-point lead for the Thunder as they try to return the favor here in Game 3. Aldridge. Fade away on Anthony. No doubt he scores. 8 for Aldridge. Thunder in control. Still a long way to do over the game though. Westbrook. Off glass. No. Aldridge pulls it down the board. Here's Gasol against Paul George. George stands him up pretty good, and Adams gets the rebound. George. All the way, no. Green. Leonard. Picks it again. Now puts it on the floor as he has Adams on him. Goes right by, but it's blocked. Gasol right back up with 2 hands. 49-33 OKC. Just under 4 minutes left of the half. Westbrook. Anthony. Bodies his way and scores. Like a big man. Melo with 14. Lead is back to 18. And they call a foul on Westbrook in second. Adams will get a breather again. Patterson's back in. Spurs still had their 2 bigs out there. So let's see if they try to go inside, even though they trail by 18. Parker, no doubt, goes right around Westbrook. Parker down with 7 points. George. Double counts. Westbrook on the outside. George for three. No doubt, but Patterson cleans it up as he misses the three. And the lead is back to 18. Leonard. It's Gasol. The smaller Patterson on him. Fades away. No good. George with the rebound. Westbrook. And that's stolen by Leonard. Spurs with a run. Here's Green. Try to get to the basket. Scores. George. Double cover. Westbrook for three. No. Gasol with the rebound. Spurs. Like I said, still plenty of time in the game. Want to get it close for the half is. There's Gasol. And Spurs reset. Nice strip by Anthony. George for three. Good. 25 points for Paul George. The lead is 19. Aldridge off the glass. No. Patterson, another rebound. Thunder. Slow it down. Here's George again for three again off the catch and shoot. No, but Patterson cleans it up again. Biggest lead of the game, 21, and this crowd is gone quiet here at the AT&T Center. Spurs pretty much dominated on the road. They get here, they're getting blown out. Leonard though hits a three, push the lead back to 18. Leonard with 13 first half points. Westbrook. Patterson. There's George. They double him. Patterson from the elbow. No good, but that's Anthony on the offensive board. 20-point game. 60 first half points for the Thunder. They barely over averaging 80 points a game in this series so far. Here's Leonard all the way. No good. Thunder will hold. Westbrook block, and that will end the half. But the Thunder with a strong second quarter, and they're trying to get back in this series in a crucial game 3. 60-40 at halftime. EA Sports halftime report coming up next. Usually be Jalen Rose, Mike Green, and Jeff Van Gundy, but it's all me today, Troy West. And thank you so much for watching the Silent Sports and Gaming channel. NBA Live 18, franchise mode of the OKC Thunder. As we look at the Thunder highlights first, Paul George in the first half was remarkable, even though the offensive boards have been as well. You see two of them here. But George leading the way with 25 first half points. Anthony with 16 strong first half points. Westbrook with just 9. If you look at the Spurs now, with a big hole to climb in this second half. But the Thunder defense has been better. But the big men still holding their own. Gasol and Aldridge. Gage gave him a spark off the bench, but the Thunder dominate the second quarter. Kawhi though leading them in scoring with 13. The game track for this game so far is the steals. Well, both teams was a little sloppy, but the Thunder forcing a lot of turnovers on the Spurs, as they got 8. Thunder had 5 of their own though. Our player of the half should be no brainer, should be Paul George. No, both sides. Blocking shots, stealing the ball, getting rebounds, and hitting threes. Look at it shooting 10 of 15 from the field, 3 steals, and that block that you saw in all those highlights. Who was cold? Paul Gasol, only 2 points. He's rebounded the ball pretty well, but he's not scoring like he did. He had a monster game too. Slowed this game so far. He's our top 3 players of the half. Top play number 2. And the number 1 player of the half. Look at the rest of the playoff bracket. Of course, winner of this series will face the Clippers or the T-Wolves. As you look at the eastern side as well. As we get this third quarter started, thank you so much for watching. Troy West here with you here at the AT&T Center here in San Antonio, Texas. Spurs with a 2-0 lead in this series. George hits another shot. That's a 2-pointer. Another assist for Westbrook. Thunder played very poorly at home, lost the first 2 games. They have come here and has dominated so far in game 3. Here's Aldridge. Aldridge been the probably most consistent Spur. He has 10. Lead is 20. Game 4 will be tomorrow, as that's a crazy screen, goes back to Anthony and nearly got the foul and 1. And Anthony will shoot free throws. Anthony was 16 strong points in the first half. Definitely his best game of the series so far. And he just opted in, so he will be a Thunder next year. He will be with this team. At least the first one. Westbrook is guaranteed to be there. Paul George is the only question mark. In a few days, teams gotta get ready for free agency. Also, players opting in or out. The deadline is Thursday. As Melo hits them both. 18 for him. Lead is 22. Crowd pretty much did solid. Westbrook with a steal. And he will take it himself with the dunk. Westbrook with 11. All Thunder here in game 3. Here's Aldridge. No good. Adams with the rebound. George, I think he stepped out of bounds. Try to go baseline as the double teams start to come for him. He had 25 first half points. Had 42 in game 1, 29 in game 2 in the loss as well. And Westbrook tried to strip it, goes out of bounds. George, 27 points now. Aldridge inside, hits Gasol. Gets the roll and scores. Only a second field goal. Lead is 22. Melo. George for 3. Good. 30 for Paul George. And the lead is 25. All Thunder here in game 3. Here's Leonard. Stripped by George cleanly. Thunder with numbers. Gives it to Roberson. In and out. Gasol inside with the advantage. Scores. Lead down to 23. They just need a good solid half. And it'll be 2-1. Here's Westbrook. Scores! Somehow gets it around Gasol and Aldridge. Nice move there by Russell Westbrook. Leonard open for 3. Got it. Got through the screen, got open. Westbrook. Dunk time! Nice screen there to get him open. Here's Leonard. Spurs down big at home. Game 4 tomorrow. As Mike Reed and the guys will be back. I will have Game 5 if the Thunder win this game and Game 4. Because it won't be an elimination game. Won't call any elimination games. And I'll do every game 3 in every series. Paul George for 3. Short. And that's a clean steal for Westbrook. Here's Melo. Scores. Melo at 20. And when the Thunder play like this, they hard for anyone to beat. As that's another foul on Westbrook, who's been aggressive on defense, knowing he had to in this crucial Game 3. It's their foul. Leonard gives it up to Gasol inside. And back to Gasol. No. Good defense again by the Thunder. George scores. Nice pass for Westbrook. And the lead is 28, excuse me. Thunder already passed what they scored in Game 2. Green open for 3. Got it. Green was 7. Halfway through the third. Still all Thunder. Here's Anthony, excuse me. Right at Aldridge. Nice move and scores. What a game for Melo. 22 for him. As he struggled the first 2 games of the series. All the big 3 are playing very well. And you see the result. Another steal is George. Off the glass and good. Paul George with a monstrous game. On both sides. Lead is 29. Biggest of the game. Is Leonard. Gets by and dunks it home. 18 for him. Westbrook for 3. No good. Anthony rebound. Right back up. No good. Green pulls it down for San Antonio. Green open. It's another 3. Westbrook. Here's Westbrook jumper. Good. And Spurs calls a timeout. The lead at 25. Big turnaround for the Thunder should get them some confidence for Game 4, even though this game ain't over yet. Long way to go. The Thunder just got to be consistent and close this game out to cut this series lead 2-1. Both teams goes to the bench. Here's Leonard against Brewer. No good. Adams, another rebound. Ahead to Ferguson. Nice pass for Westbrook. Duck time with two hands. And the Thunder just dominated. Gasol. Score. 8 for Paul Gasol. Westbrook stuck. Brewer for 3. No. Approach the 2-minute mark here in the third. And that ball's loose and stolen again. And crowd here at San Antonio getting restless. Patterson, smaller gay on her. Brewer for way outside. This time he hits it. Another 3-pointer for Corey Brewer. 88-59. Thunder feel like they might reach the 90 mark before the third quarter is over. Much more focus here on the road. Let's go wild in it. Against Brewer. Shot clock running down. Brewer playing them pretty well. And he misses the shot. Ferguson gets the rebound. Westbrook, nice move, and scores. Goes all the way to the bucket. And the lead is 31. Still a minute left here in the third quarter. Another steal for Westbrook. And you know it's dunk time. All of the big three now over 20 points. 11-2 run for the Thunder as the lead is shoot up to 33. Blocked by Brewer. Nice block. Here's Ginobili back up. And he misses. Gasol will clear it out. Switch. Leonard blocked by Adams. Adams will come out. Melo's back in with Felton. Beatrice is in for San Antonio. Ginobili. Good. Say like every time Thunder mislaps on inbounds plays. But luckily they up by 32. Here's Melo. No. Gay. No good. Thunder probably hold for the final shot. Melo, no good, and that will end the third quarter. But the Thunder pushed the lead even higher. It's now 31. Looks like they're gonna at least get on the board with Game 3. Thank you so much for watching. Troy West here. You're watching EA Sports NBA Live 18 franchise mode of the OKC Thunder right here on YouTube and the PlayStation Network, the Solid Sports and Gaming channel. Thank you so much for watching. Fourth quarter begins with a pretty much impossible feat for the Spurs to come back, as that's a foul on Felton reaching it on Mills. See how long the Thunder, they got a lot of reserves out there right now. Let's see if they go back to the starters at all and how long they will go to them. Aldridge just come back in, goes right at Patterson and scores. Marcus Aldridge with 12 points. Lead is under 30 at 29. Here's Anthony. Foul. He'll go to the line again. And he's playing like a old school power forward where he be getting fouled in the inside and rebounded the ball. Misses the first free throw though. And misses the both. Very rare for Carmelo Anthony. Spurs probably at least would have shown some fight here in this fourth quarter if they'll come back and win. Aldridge. Gay, left open for three. No. Ferguson with the rebound. Melo scores that time. 24 for Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, Ginobili. And a steal by Brewer. Strips him clean and takes it all the way himself. 8 off the bench for Corey Brewer. .33 matches the biggest lead. Aldridge. Yes. Well, it takes time to say congratulations to all the winners last night. NBA Awards was last night. James Harden did win the MVP. And that's Tip Daily Stolen. Sixth Man of the Year, Lou Williams. Rookie of the Year, Ben Simmons won that. Even though, like I said, I disagree with that. I thought it should have been Donovan Mitchell. That's probably the only one I probably wholeheartedly disagree with. Even though I really think Ben Simmons had a good year, but just think that rule about if you hurt, that Ginobili gets his own rebound and puts it right back up, but he misses that as well. Nothing going right for the Spurs. Sees Melo with the mismatch inside already. Brewer for three. Yes. I just, as far as going back to the Rookie of the Year thing, I just think, you know, I just don't consider it as a real rookie year because he was drafted the year before. So I feel like he's still getting some type of experience, even though he never played a basketball game until this year, or to this season. Just don't agree with it. Here's Brewer, Fountain all the way, no good. And not only that, Mitchell playing in the Western Conference against tougher competition. Getting the Jazz to a 5th seed in the West, I think is more of a cause for split. Then Brewer cleans it up. And the Spurs need a timeout as the Thunder pouring it on even more. All OKC, 101-65. As, like I said, I just thought he deserved it a little bit more than Simmons, but it's not a big deal. I just personally thought Mitchell deserved it a little bit more. I think he accomplished a little bit more than Simmons, even though Simmons is going to be an awesome player. I didn't see him last night. I didn't really see all the results till today, this morning. Of course, today is Tuesday, June 26th. And that's thrown right out of bounds. The Spurs, the like, if the nails wasn't in the coffin, it is now. I think they say Doja touched it, so it is mostly here with San Antonio. So I apologize for that. I didn't see Doja touch it. They say he did. Aldridge, no good. Ferguson, strong rebound. Paul George is back in the game. Here's Anthony, another score for him. He's been a good number 2 in this game for the Thunder. If they can keep playing like this, they should have no problem for the rest of this series. And that's and one for Aldridge. Patterson called for the foul. See, Aldridge's season numbers with his points per game in this series is higher. So, I like the Thunder have majority of their starters back. See how long they play them. Westbrook. Off glass, good. Westbrook has 23 himself. 37-point game. And that's a steal for George. And he throws it ahead to Westbrook. And one. And the Thunder needed a game like this. Facing a 3-0 hole, if they would have lost this game, they come out and say, no way, he on the road. See if Westbrook can complete the three-point play. Say with at least 3 minutes left, Thunder should probably go back to the bench. And Westbrook kissed it. 26 for him. Another big run for the Thunder. Nice movement by Gasol, he scores. Cuts the lead back to 38. Anthony, good. Big three for strong games in this game. George nearly stole it. Out of bounds. George just 9 points in the second half, but the Thunder as a team has come together. And they'd like to go get this win here. And that's a nice defense by Carmelo Anthony. George from way outside. In and out. That's Leonard. No. And somehow Aldridge gets that rebound. And the Spurs will reset. That's all against Anthony again. No good. Westbrook. George. Nice move as he scores. 36 for Paul George. And he knew that double team was coming, so he made his move. 42 points is the advantage for OKC. Scores for Gasol. Alright, too little too late though. Roberson. No. You know that's who they would leave open. If anybody was going to be open. Nice move by Green. No good. Roberson picking up and gets the rebound. Melo. Goes all the way and nearly scores. A little out of control, but doesn't get it. Aldridge. No. Roberson rebound. And I think, yeah, they're going to go get the bench players in here. Thunder don't definitely want nobody to get hurt. George. Yes. Just 13 here in the second half, but like I said, the Thunder as a team just been outstanding. Is Parker for 3, no. And the Thunder take a timeout, get the bench in. What a game, what a performance by the OKC Thunder. Can they carry that momentum into game 4 or even the series to take back home court? Or will the Spurs, despite this loss, can still take a commanding 3-1 lead in game 4? They empty the bench, his Brewer. And they call it on Gasol, his 3rd. So Brewer will shoot free throws. And Collison is even in the game. You know that he's retired. Brewer no good on the free throw. And that's been a problem for the Thunder off and on all year. Had some games with bad free throw shooting as a team. This one, not a big deal because they're up by 42. But still something to look forward to in the series. So keep an eye on. See, here's the second one. There's 2:19 left. So the Thunder's on the board with a game. Spurs still have their starters and probably try to get some positive energy going into game 4. Aldridge. No. Dozier with the rebound. Under 2 minutes left. Now Brainus, who's in as well, doesn't get a lot of player time like he did before. Patterson. And finally steal it. Spurs come back the other way. Leonard for 3. Good. Kawhi with 21. And the crowd sort of probably sarcastically cheering, but and that's another steal. As Aldridge can't finish that one. Not as good as game as he had the first 2 on the road. Brewer. Short. Green. No. So, game 4 will be here tomorrow. As Patterson hits that elbow jumper. Game 5 is back at OKC, so we at least have 5 games by the Thunder winning this one. Parker, nice move. So the Thunder returns the favor here in game 3. They're going to win by a solid fashion. Collison, he scores. The other 2 games should be uploaded definitely by the time you see this game. And I'm going to have a different playlist for the playoffs of the Thunder. There's 7 seconds left. OKC will probably just dribble it out. After getting blown out themselves by 25 in game 2 at home and losing the first 2 games, the Thunder make a statement here in game 3, dominating the Spurs by 40. 119-79 is the final. I'm Troy West said thank you and stay tuned to the EA Sports post-game report. You're watching Solid Sports and Gaming channel right here on YouTube and via the PlayStation Network. Thanks to all my subscribers and everybody who's supporting me And thank you for your patience. Game 3 is in the books, as the Spurs still lead it though, 2-1. Let's go to our EA Sports post-game report, which is usually done by Jalen Rose. Thunder dominant. Hitting threes, playing defense, playing a complete team game. And you see when they play like a team like this, what could happen as they win by 40 points. Look at the leading scorers. Paul George lead the way with 38, 28 for Anthony, 26 for Westbrook. The big three comes through. Let's look at the Spurs side of it now. Lost big, but the good thing is they still up 2-1, and they still got a home game next for game 4. But just not all around good game today. A lot of turnovers, and Gasol and Aldridge dominate like normal. Leonard led them in scoring. Gasol and Aldridge wind up with over double figures though. Aldridge with 19. Steals was the big story of this game, as the Thunder has 17 steals, and the Spurs 19 turnovers to just 7 for OKC was a major difference. Player of the game, Carmelo Anthony. Even though George scored the ball the most. Oh, it was Paul George. I apologize. 38, 7 assists. I didn't know that. 4 rebounds. So I apologize. I thought they was giving it to Anthony because they showed him scoring. They were showing his assists. Top 3 plays of the game right here. Number 2. Top play of the game. So look at the rest of the playoff bracket. It's now 2-1 Spurs in this series. That would do it here. I want to say thanks to everyone as the Thunder finally gets on the board with a dominant win, 119-79 over the Spurs. And now still a crucial game 4 coming up. Whoever wins this game probably will turn the series around for themselves. And that game will be tomorrow. Mike Breen and Jeff Van Gundy will call it, and Jalen Rose will support them at halftime and after the game. Like I said, I will call every game 3 of the series. So the next series, which will be the West semis, I will call that game 3. I will call game 5 of this series if the Thunder win game 4, because game 5 means it won't be a potential elimination. Any potential elimination games I won't be calling, and I'll definitely be calling every game 3 of every series, no matter how far the Thunder go. So you know all the stats, don't need to get into those. Like I said, I apologize about the internet, but right now as I'm talking with this video, we're back on. So I've been doing a lot of videos being posted. I still got to do the first 2 games of this series to get uploaded. It should be by the time you're watching this. But a dominant win for the Thunder. They needed it. They win on the road, 119-79. But the Spurs still lead the series 2-1. So I'm going to wrap things up. Just keep your notifications over there because I'm posting a lot of videos. I did a lot of Mega Man videos. I had a lot of those ready. So a lot of those will be posted today. Hopefully I get all 3 of these games in today. And then I can start normally feeding the videos in daily like I've been doing before the connection got lost. I'm Troy West said, thank you so much for watching. Talk to you guys next time. Thank you for supporting the channel. And the playlist will be made for the playoffs for the Thunder, so keep out for that. And check out all the rest of my projects. I did, like I said, I did make a sports blog this week. I recorded, but since really I was trying to do it before the award show, but since the connection didn't come back till today, I'm just going to try to wait to Saturday. Like I said, my schedule's about to change, so there's a lot of things I got to get set up. But hopefully in July, it'll be a much more steady schedule and pace. But like I said, I still thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Talk to you guys next time. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You're watching the Silent Sports and Gaming channel right here on YouTube, and I'm Troy West saying thank you as always.